This is the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet together for your amusement. This is episode number 125, released December 2017. He's dead, Jim. Welcome back, everybody, to Total Party Kill. This is a very special session that we are recording with more people live and in person than ever before. I'm Jason Snell. Tony Sindelar and Dan Morin are here with me in the same room.
Oh my God.
Dan just opened a can of...
Hey dudes, the nerds are coming from inside the house.
Also here is our Dungeon Master, Mr. Scott McNulty, behind a real Dungeon Master screen.
OMG. Ooh. You can buy them on Amazon. Affiliate link.
Is this an ad?
Oh, that's right. We're also brought to you by Utz's Pretzels, which are present on the table because it's not D&D without snacks. Also, Tony Sindelar's banana bread.
Tony's artisanal banana bread, not available anywhere.
And
except right here.
Sadly, not with us, but also still playing Dungeons & Dragons right where we left off are...
It sounds like they're dead.
Yes.
Or
a moment of silence.
No longer
Or it
with
sounds like
us.
maybe they're playing a different game of Dungeons and Dragons from
joining us from a better place.
Well, we are in Massachusetts.
Whoa.
Are Aline Sims,
burn.
Eric Ensign, and Steve Lutz, just on a computer like
Hello.
always. Hey.
Now, are you sad about the fact that we're not with you, or sad about the
Yes.
fact that we're still
We want-
playing D&D with you?
We're sad that you're
yes.
not with us. We all should be in the same room.
That's right.
But we're not.
But we're not, so screw you guys.
Oh, man.
But, you know, incomparable...
This is the room where it happens.
Incomparable listeners can sign up for a membership that would support this podcast and perhaps bring us together someday.
Oh, well,
Don't
thanks,
pre-
thanks
pre-announce
for tying it all together, Scott.
the big
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
Right now, we can only have 4 of us in the same room. We'd love to have 5 or 6. And if you pledge the most amount of money, we'll send Steve Lutz somewhere further away.
I thought we were
take
going to
it.
say that we only have 3 or 4 because it's like the cabinet. It's
Oh,
like
that's
you can't
right.
have them all in the same room in
Yeah.
case
That
something
was
bad
not a
happens.
slam on Steve Lutz. I just think of him as the Secretary of Agriculture of my internet friends.
If you sponsor us with even more money, we will
that's
all
good,
come.
right?
We'll all be in the same place in your house.
And that place is your house.
But then you have to make us banana bread.
Yes, that's
and it has to be
Except for
gluten-free.
me, I'm already in your house. Spoon!
guys, it's not Shocktober anymore. It's Mundane-vember.
By the
weird.
time
It
this
feels
thing-
like Shocktober.
It might be boring December. I don't know.
December.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of December,
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
do you? Does anyone recall
No.
where you are? I recall. So
The
I will
most
tell you.
famous reindeer of all.
I also recall. I just read the Adventure
I've never
Journal.
heard the song about Where You Are, the Reindeer. That's
So
weird.
what happened is that Carlos, being a hero, opened a door that he shouldn't have.
Carlos.
This is
Saved a little kid who was being tortured by some jerk. Carlos actually
That jerk has a name.
properly
I don't know what it is.
fooled that jerk into believing that we were all totally legit. Meanwhile, like a wizard was killing half the party, but then a whole bunch of guys burst in and ruined Carlos's fun.
Carlos
That's
has never
basically
got
it.
any of his compatriots killed by running into something that he should not.
We
It
got
never
Not-
happens.
Not that I remember.
Not
We
since
got-
I've joined the party.
We got to get a leash that's actually going to work on that guy. Yeah, the Bringers of Woe
Yes,
have threatened to bring us woe.
So yes, you are in a room with a dwarf statue, as you recall. It had a bunch of offerings around it.
Gravel.
Gravel.
Fine gravel.
Yes, fine gravel. You had completely missed this half-orc thug until Carlos opened the door, and there he was. Then
Torturing a child, which Carlos saved.
yes, well noted.
Hero.
And you
Hero.
thought, well, this is not too bad. We can handle a half-orc and some kind of wizardy guy. And then along came the Bringers of Woe. And there are several of them.
Whoa!
Joey?
Excellent.
That's right.
And so, I believe,
Acknowledged.
to kick off this game, we should all roll initiative.
All right. I'm using my new dice for the first time and rolling a 6. Not an auspicious beginning.
Oh,
new
send
dice.
them back. They're obviously faulty.
This is I'm in a different place DMing. It's very confusing.
You can do it, Scott. I believe in you.
I'm like 50-50.
You. This is foolish. Tony is on the money. Okay. Presta, you got a 6. Carlos.
No, I have a 9 total, but I rolled the 6.
I rolled a 4, so I have a 6.
Whoa, this is confusing. Dan.
14.
14. What is your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 2.
All right.
Sorry, my dex modifier is 2.
Oh, there
Thank
you
you.
are.
Oh, ooh.
Talk into the microphone, Dan.
Sorry, it's all the way. Hold on one second.
Shara. Ooh.
That probably is going to help you, actually.
I know it's just really
11
Listeners,
total.
Dan adjusted his chair.
I know, but now I'm so short.
You were short before.
This is what it's like for us regular people all the time, Dan.
I don't like it.
And Kochka. Oh, wait. Kochka, yes. What's yours?
13.
Oh, 13. You put it in there. And Regdar.
Regdar rolled an 11 for initiative.
All right. So the Bringers of Woe came in unexpectedly and dramatically, I might add.
It's a good way to
It
go.
was not that dramatic.
I thought it was pretty dramatic.
Thank you, Erica.
It was just at the time where it looked like Carlos was not going to cost the party its lives, and then it did.
That would be
Scott,
so out of character, though.
can I just ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
So there's, I see a kind of a row of Bringers of Woe who have made it through the door. It looks like there's
It's
5
the
of them,
Whoa.
and then
There
there's a few more
are-
behind them. Are those all Bringers of Woe?
Yes. So
Okay,
that's a
I'm
good
just
question.
imagining if I were to say fill that area with fire or flying daggers, or there's no one that Regdar personally is invested in that area.
Well, I don't know all of Regdar's friends, but
Okay.
I will assume that he.
Backstory: Regdar was a. I
feel like there aren't that many.
As a young street kid in Athos, he was a bringer of woe.
For a brief period of time, we called the children of Bringers of Woe Wolets.
Don't get that excited. It's an a cappella band.
A cappella group.
I think I'm
Thank you
more
very
excited
much.
now.
Yeah.
So there are 6 of your garden variety bandits in the Bringers of Woe, and they surround someone who looks familiar. Well, the person doesn't look familiar to you, but he is a warrior wearing armor made of stone.
Oh,
You might remember this. You have
I don't like
encountered
these
some people like this before.
I'm really tired of the bandits in my garden, by the way. I wish they would harass someone else.
All right.
Keep eating the carrots.
Well, these bandits have crossbows, and they're going to use them.
To play music?
But do they know how to use them?
Oh,
Are they going to strum their crossbows?
Oh.
you
that's how it
know,
works.
I misspeak one time in my entire life.
And we will never let you forget it. That's pretty much the goal.
Oh no! Now I'm throwing tables over. So who do I want?
If you make us angry, we could literally flip a table over here.
True.
I'm
Please
actually. I
don't.
feel
There's
like
a lot of expensive equipment on it.
my
Save the
tendency
banana
to.
bread.
Neil Breen that table, dudes. Knock all those laptops off of there.
I'm not as comfortable griefing Scott when he's in the same room as me. I'm reminded that he's a human with feelings. When he's just a little box on my screen from far away in Philadelphia, what's he going to do to me? But here, he could be sad.
He
That
can
would-
reach out and
Yeah.
follow you.
Scott, if at any point you don't feel like you're at home and comfortable, let us know when we'll make siren noises in the background.
I might be able to
I-
arrange some of those for you.
My secret is I'm always sad, Tony. Does an 18 hit Umlal?
An 18, huh? That's pretty high.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, yeah, that's called buying time as I look at my character sheet. My armor class is 16.
7 points of damage.
I don't like that.
I don't care.
Oh,
Does
It's
Gotta be one of those days.
I'm
I,
sassy in
I'm
Massachusetts.
here for the compassion.
they do call it Massachusetts for a reason. They no one calls it that.
I was going to say, I've never heard that before. So the good thing, there's this statue in the middle of the room, and Shara and Ketchka are both behind it, so most of the Bringers of Woe cannot see them.
Finally, statues do us some good.
But they can see Carlos, but a 13 does not hit Carlos.
It does not.
I know this. And 2 can see Regdar, so they'll go for him.
Oh,
18?
yeah.
Okay, so you get
Regdar dives into it. Like it looks like it might not, and he tries to catch it, and it's just
get-
right in the arm.
You get hit with 2 bolts for 7 points of damage.
7
Oh my
each,
gosh.
or 7
7 total. And then I throw my computer on the floor.
Well, Regdar
Don't get
is.
that angry, Scott. Jeez.
If bloodied was a thing, Regdar would be bloodied.
And then the
Oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah, same
Yep.
here, buddy.
Bringers of Woe are going to move forward.
Oh yeah, maybe I should put the little red dot on my.
It's not a thing now.
Maybe this is a time
Oh,
for
yeah,
us to
that's
talk it out with these people and engage in some honest dialogue about who we are and what our intentions are. Or
I
we could,
barely know these people. Let
or
me
we
go.
could just lie and murder.
There are,
I'm not like law and
barely
murder
know this.
plan.
there are
Yeah.
2 more Bringers of Woe that enter the room and shoot their crossbows. One at Regdar
What?
and misses.
Somebody
Can't-
just walk right in front of me.
Are you sure I missed
He
my
stopped
AC?
in front of you.
Regdar's AC is very low.
And it's not an 8, is it?
Nope, but close.
Oh, well, I'll remember that. Regdar should do something about that.
I'm just a guy.
Oh, and he's holding a vase.
I'm just a guy trying not to break my vase, man.
Umlal, you get hit again.
It's been a long day.
6 points.
6 points? All right,
Well,
hold
that's
on.
what I said. All right, so a volley
It's called
of
podcasting for effect. Come on.
a
Is that
volley
your
of crossbow
explanation for everything
bolts
dumb you say now?
Everything done?
pierce the room, and then somebody else who isn't you goes. Oh boy, you guys might be in trouble.
I don't.
It's a good thing that we came all this way to play D&D.
Yeah. Scott, if this session is shorter than the amount of time it took to set up all this technology, I'll just be glad that I was not involved in setting it up.
Yeah, I didn't set anything up.
Thanks, Dan and Jason.
I appreciate our key grips.
Yeah.
I think,
Well,
is that what they do? Key grips?
These guys are more just grips.
Well, you know what? You love it. Shatter.
I don't love it. It almost killed me, and now it probably will.
Why?
Oh man, we are gonna wake up tomorrow with just a horrible woe tattoo.
Yeah. lots of regrets.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Have you ever woken up a day in Athos without some regrets?
Nope.
All right, I need saving throws from Constitution saving throws from, it looks like, Carlos, Shara, and Ketchka.
Crap.
Oh, jeez.
And your target DC is 16.
Ooh, I got a 17.
Actually, the DC is 13.
Got 11.
yeah.
All right, anyone who got higher than a 13 takes half of this damage. As a large...
Critical success. Carlos laughs at Shatter.
well, Carlos
Carlos
And then
sings
still takes half
along with
damage.
the Shatter.
you still take the same amount of damage.
Yeah, that's really. Unfortunately, that doesn't help you at all.
So everyone who successfully saved takes 6 points of thunder damage, and
Ruh-roh.
everyone who didn't takes 12.
I'm down to 2
you
hit
took
points.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, boy.
And
You still take
Presta,
half.
Mm-hmm.
there you know that this creepy cleric, you look back and he is a priest who, I don't know if I described him, he's wearing robes as priests do. He has that symbol that you saw. Does everybody remember the symbol, the triangle with the thing? He has
yeah.
that on his vestments.
The Deathly Hallows.
And he's moving away from you. He was 5 feet near you, so you can get an opportunity attack if you like to.
I would love to.
How many vases is he carrying?
You don't know.
I can't tell.
Well, roll.
It's not my turn. Sorry.
How does I'm carrying a bow, so do I just shoot at him point
you
blank?
get
It's an opportunity attack.
Disadvantage shooting.
Okay.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of episodes of Arrow. I think you can just hit him with a bow.
That's true.
You got one of those boxing glove arrows? Just walk into it.
Oh man, that would have been a crit. But instead, it is. Let's see, because of disadvantage. That
He is wearing armor.
14.
All right, it bounces off his armor, and he doesn't laugh because he almost got hit with an arrow.
So he brings woe, not laughter.
He is not a bringer of woe. He is somebody else. All right, so those two guys went, and then
Do I get an opportunity attack with that?
no. So that guy entered your square and stopped. So you did not
Okay.
get an opportunity attack. Now this door, as we recall, I believe this door was closed, where the half orc is behind.
Which one?
So he's going to go over, and the door opens, and there's a half orc there. That's his turn.
Surprise!
Great. Well, the door was open, wasn't it? Unless we
The door was
closed it.
open?
'Cause-
I thought Carlos closed the door. Does anyone remember?
Oh, maybe.
I'm going to
Yes,
say
no, he
the
did
door was
close-
closed.
He did close the door.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
he'll take his turn to open the door,
Right.
which is
Door
good
was
for you
closed.
guys because nobody's gone yet. Umlal,
Hey, how's it going?
not well for you.
Yep, that's true. Umlo is very angry about this whole state of affairs.
I've been saying Umlal wrong too.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you not notice that we're in person?
No.
Umlo. Like,
I'm bad.
Like
He
omelet.
doesn't actually listen when you're not in the same room with him.
can't blame him.
It's been a weird campaign.
All right, so
You got-
rage.
This is what I like to call a target-rich environment. A lot of bandits.
Smash.
You know that the bandits don't look all that tough.
Okay.
The Black Earth warrior does look tough.
So is this 3 bandits above me there?
There are bandits
Like
to
these
the left of you. No, to
Bandits
the right
to
of
the right
you.
of me? Bandits all around me?
Stuck in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to do... Let's start with my first attack. Greatsword attack on the guy who's directly above me there. This dude.
All right, we'll call him Bandit 1.
Bandit 1. Bandit 1, do you copy?
I copy you, bandit leader.
That, I believe, is a critical.
Yes.
So looks like did they already roll for me what the double is? I actually have no idea.
Is it more than...
It should be, because my normal is 2d6 plus 5, and it's, so it's critical, and it's 2 weapon damage, right? So
Yeah.
this would be 4d6.
Yes. He's dead.
Cool. All right, well, that was anticlimactic. Fortunately,
Sorry.
I have a second attack. I will use that second attack on that other guy who is within my reach.
Okay.
This time I'm going to roll this in person, because why not? It's fun. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's roll it on the computer instead. That sounds much better. 11.
An 11 hits.
Oh, great.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
This is much more painful in person.
Sorry. I was reading the thing. It's wrong. A 12 will hit everybody. A 12
well, that's
will hit a
pretty
bandit.
close. Let me see if there's anything else that's happening this turn. I can reroll damage. That doesn't help me. Yep. Guess I'm just angry. By the way, how are we fixed? How are people fixed health wise, hit point wise?
Carlos is
Char
fine.
is-
Everyone else is
Char-
bad.
Yeah.
Very poorly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Do we have
Right
any?
now, not so great.
Does anybody have healing powers?
I do.
I have 2 healing spells left. Actually, 3. One that's extra powerful, and I do have a potion of superior healing, which I am going to take on my turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
and
just going to point out that I am at 11, and while I will be sinking some damage because of my rage, I can absorb more if I can get some more hit points back. So if anybody has a chance to lend some hit
selfless
points on their turn,
My healing powers are touch based, so I can't do it from a distance.
well, I can
From a distance.
move. I will take an opportunity potentially from that guy.
you're moving.
Can you throw from a distance that healing potion down his throat?
You're all the way.
You could toss it to him.
I'm dexterous. I don't know if I'm that dexterous.
I don't think I can easily get to you on this turn just because it seems like.
Well, you
you're pretty far-
could.
you're pretty far.
Dan, I have a potion of greater healing, and I'm right behind you.
Oh, okay.
So I may just hand you that potion on my turn.
Fantastic. I'm all very happy to be healed right now in pain. So much pain. I think then I will just slide up.
Before you take the potion, ask it if it's a mimic.
Just frozen in indecision
Yeah.
as I stare at the potion.
You
waiting
do
for
not
an
want to
answer.
find out something is a mimic while it's in like your esophagus.
Carlos, you're likely.
All right,
Carlos, you're likely
Umal,
to-
are you done?
Wait,
That's
Carlos, you're likely
some
to-
nightmare fuel for people.
Scott is impatient in person.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm impatient on the
person?
internet as well.
No, I just am enjoying the radiation of the waves of impatience.
I had a legitimate question about something.
I understand. I'm just asking if you're done.
I'm not.
Okay.
Carlos, are you likely to move and engage these guys on your turn?
I am.
Where are you going to go?
I haven't decided yet. I mean, I'm in the corner, so I'm going to have to move forward. And that half orc open the door
Half orc, open the door.
to
Let
your heart.
Fork open the door.
So I'm not quite sure whether I'm gonna. I'm probably gonna move up to the half orc, and there's that one other dude there.
You have
I
done.
was considering sliding up one spot. And you
Whoa.
could have my spot.
You've done
Yeah,
1
sure.
point of damage to the half orc.
Fantastic. All right. So I'm at least now engaging with these people, and if they try to get away from me, they can get smacked down.
Oh, they're not going.
Scott,
to.
that half orc isn't the half orc we talked to before, is it?
It is.
He doesn't have
It
any
is.
weapons.
He's got his fists of rage.
I think he handed those over.
Does he work for the? So does he work for the Bringers of Woe, or is he going to be really confused about who's
He's
who
woe-
here? 'Cause
woe adjacent.
I convinced him that
He's
we
woe
were
adjacent.
that we were good. So is he going to be on our side?
It's
We'll
not his
see.
turn. You don't know.
All right.
He opened a door.
I'm finished.
Ah, you are finished. Well, you moved. See, this is important. Now that you've moved next to the Black Earth Guard, he has a club that has spikes on it that is made of stone. He's going to hit you twice with it.
He's gonna try.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens. He misses both times.
What'd I say?
This Black Earth Guard is a great disappointment to everyone.
I'll
looks-
bet you great disappointment to your father.
He looks really cool, though. Shara. You've got a
All right.
bandit
well,
next to you.
I have a healing potion, so I think I've got to heal. So I'm
Heal
gonna do
yourself?
that.
Okay.
Yep.
Go for it. That's a full action.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it?
I healed for
Drinking a potion is a
7.
minor action? I don't know.
I mean, there's no
Are there-
minor actions in.
There are no
the
minor
version,
actions.
so-
I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Could it
the
be a bonus
screen
action?
should tell me.
Is it a bonus? Yeah. Do you take a whole turn just to drink a potion?
Dan, look that up.
Well, you got to unscrew the vial.
It's true.
You
just
Oh,
pop
yeah.
off the
Just
cork.
smash it.
It's a cork.
Yeah, you can
almost
Cork out.
smashes.
No, we
smashes
get the
and
cheap
picks
vials,
the
it's a
glass
screw
out of his
top.
fingers.
you can
No,
digest
he
a cork.
just eats the glass. There's not a problem here. What's the issue?
Yeah, I mean it saves your life. So you've got some broken glass in your system. You're not dead.
Yeah,
You'll heal that right up.
right.
Drinking or administering a potion
Oh, the fog.
takes an action.
Oh, there you go. I was right.
Oh, boo.
I hate it when Scott's right.
So you could do that. You could move if you like. Although if you move, you will most likely be getting an opportunity
I'm okay
attack.
Right here.
Okay.
Yep. I'll just
I'm not used
drink
to
that
these
potion and stay.
compact turns, but now it's Kachka's turn. So
Oh,
pretty
boy.
sure this
Oh, yeah.
is going to take a while.
That ship has sailed.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but this is not going to be a very exciting turn because
Oh,
I've
no.
got exactly 3 hit points left, and I'm going to have to
Ah.
heal myself up in case anybody else goes down, so I can help them out. So
Gotcha.
Big
you,
fun,
You
I'm
can't do
gonna
anything
cast-
about that bandit right in front of us because that would make my life a lot easier. And your
if I
life.
do that, I'll probably go down on the next turn when this guy
But-
casts a shatter.
Yeah, don't let the healer go down.
But I can't. Where is the guy that's casting Shatter?
He's not. You can't see
He
him.
just left.
What?
He was behind me and went back into the other room to the right.
Well, we should just close that door.
I tried that. He opened it again.
What? Wow, they're one step ahead of us.
These people are. I'm not think
Clever
these
guy.
people really smart.
They thought of
We outclassed.
everything.
Kachka, you're just taking a potion. You're not doing anything else.
No, I'm going to cure wounds on myself. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
I will do one more thing. Who has not gone? Carlos?
I have not gone.
Carlos, I'm gonna give you
Regdar has
some-
not
Oh,
gone.
Regdar has also not
Ooh.
And
Right,
Presta,
right.
I also
still
have
here.
not gone.
Presta has not gone.
gone. We've been here forever and nobody's gone except Dan.
Yeah, just having
All
a
right.
lot of
Emily.
talking about who hasn't gone yet.
I'm going to
Well,
give
we also got
Carlos
beat up.
some
All the enemies
inspiration.
went. Oh, Carlos, inspiration.
What does that get me?
That gets you an additional 1d8 to an ability save or to hit check.
Okay.
And you can use it after you find out what the initial roll is, so you don't have to
Nice.
guess if you're going to have a bad roll or not.
Yes, but before I tell
And
you
I
the
will
successful
cast Cure Wounds on myself immediately at
All
a
right.
level 2.
one. Regdar.
Is Kachka done?
I think so.
I hope so.
I can deal with the bookkeeping on that.
Well,
one.
so there's a bandit right in front of me, huh?
Yep. Bandit.
This-
He has.
I'm not used to this situation. I'm used to there not being bandits right in front of me.
Scimitar for some reason.
If Regdar was the kind of person who used magic, will all magic attacks provoke?
Yes.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Hit him with the vase.
No, I need that mouse. Dan, do you know how much we paid for this?
No,
I don't
I was
remember.
not
There's a
paying
recording. Well, I don't care.
You have
I'm gonna fire magic missile. I'm gonna do it at a level 2 spell. 4 glowing darts will flash across the room. I will target the bandit right in front of me and 3 other lesser bandits. Looks like kind of hanging around the periphery of the room. Zip zop. They take 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
All right.
To be fair, yeah, they can't hurt you if they're dead.
It's true. What is the damage? Did I?
We got hundreds of
Missed
dice on the
something.
table. Tony is typing.
3. So
3.
each of those bandits will take 3 damage.
And so the one in front of you, which we will call
Jim.
Jim, sure. And then what were the other 2?
Do I do separate damage rolls? I don't know.
they
No,
all take-
just do one.
Okay, so they all take the other 3 other bandits take 3 damage.
Doesn't matter which ones.
I was kind of imagining the
Are there
ones
more
in the
than 3
top.
other bandits?
Corner
Oh
there.
wait, there
Blackstone,
are,
yes,
every
yeah.
bandit takes 3.
Gotcha.
Oh no, there's one bandit.
Maybe not the guy with the axe.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll.
basically,
He
I
looks
was
tough.
I was hoping that maybe they'd take a little bit more, and some of them would have been weak and died. It doesn't seem like
And
that happened.
the one who's in front of you swings his scimitar and misses
That's what I like to hear.
because he was like, "Why do I have a scimitar?"
I don't have anything exciting I could do as a bonus action, do I? I don't think so. So, Regdar is done.
Presta, Regdar is done. You've got-
I
you've
was
got a
gonna
bandit.
take the healing potion, but I think I'm probably going to end up getting knocked down anyway, so I'd rather have the healing potion on my body so somebody else can take it. So I'm going to use one of my spells and just cure wounds on myself.
Look at this teamwork person. The guy in front of you is going to try and kill you with a scimitar.
I'm convinced that if you get knocked down, you'll get up again.
Dan, I know we're in your
Wait,
house, but please
is he
leave.
interrupting me? So if he hits me, then I can't even take the potion? Is that how this works?
No, you will be able to continue. You're taking a potion or you're casting
Or
a
not
spell?
taking the potion. Sorry, casting the spell on myself.
Right,
It's just a touch spell. It's not like ranged or anything.
All right, well then, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not targeting anything outside herself. She should be able to heal
It's
herself
fine.
without-
He looks like he wants to hit you with the scimitar.
But he's-
And then he realizes
Right.
I'm sorry, you're
the
in the
rules
middle
of the
healing.
universe do not allow him to do that.
That would be
He has to wait his
very
turn.
rude.
He just realizes it would be uncouth.
That's right.
It's like,
They are bringers of woe, but very couth.
And sportsmanlike.
Anything else, Presta?
No, because I don't want to try to move because there's a guy
There's
right
a
in front of
dude.
me.
All right, Carlos.
Okay, Carlos is going to move up a square to where Omlal was and hand the potion of greater healing to Umlal.
Okay,
And
that's an action.
And that's my action?
Well, that's a minor action, but there are no
It's a
minor
bonus-
actions.
it's
It's
a
a
bonus
bonus action.
Okay, and then I'm going to hit the guy up and to the left.
Umlaut? Up
Up
and
and to the left.
Up.
Up,
and to the left.
To
Is
the
that been declassified? Is that? Can we say that now?
You?
25 versus AC.
I don't understand what this is telling me. Yes,
8 damage.
8 damage. That guy had 8 hit points, so he's dead.
Hero.
Yay.
Teamwork.
I'm so glad I decided to cast Cure Wounds at
I loosened
second
the
level
jar.
because I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you have bonused. You have moved partially. Does Carlos want to move more?
No.
All right, and so there's a lot of scuffling going about, and you remember that there were some things scattered about the statue, and a gravel kind of circle around the statue that's been kicked around, and I think you picked up the dagger. There was a dagger there. I don't know who has it, but I think you picked it up. But now you didn't pick up the gems and the coins, and they're just scattered all over the room. Unless there's a previous recording in which it is proven that you picked up the gems and the coins.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think we just went in the room and were looking around. I don't think we really did any pillaging.
I don't remember picking
Not
up
to
the
my
dagger.
knowledge.
So unlike you guys, though.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the
Yeah, I don't think
bandits'
we
turn.
even picked up the dagger, but maybe.
That's
Oh, maybe no.
I don't even remember hearing about a dagger.
Yeah,
I remember talking about a dagger. That
Is
doesn't
this
mean
the
it's
dagger
true. Though.
I see before me?
No, it's on the floor. Presta, there is a scimitar in front of you, being
No.
wielded by a
I
bandit.
get scimitars and daggers mixed
a
up.
bandito,
Ooh.
as I like to call him.
Interesting.
Yes,
Questionable.
he's one bad hombre.
I'm going to attempt to disrupt his attack with my cutting words.
Oh, all right. What does that do?
Cut.
Plus
That decreases
8.
by 7.
Nice.
7. Okay. Does a 12 hit you, Presta?
It does not.
All right.
But
He
it
is
certainly would have hit otherwise.
he is distracted by cutting words that are
Thanks, Kachka.
I don't know
You got
what
it.
it looks like, but he's distracted. Regdar, there's a guy with a scimitar in front of you, and you seem like a soft target in the parlance.
That's not nice.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, so you take, let's see, what is this? Plus 1. 7 points of damage. Slashing damage, if it matters.
Regdar is in a very bad way, people. Regdar is 1 scimitar hit from death.
Oh, dear.
Remember when he was like, Kachka, kill this guy? Kachka was like, no, I have to heal myself.
Those were the days.
Those were the
Bitter.
days.
Go Padres.
She sounded just like
So I'll still be around to wake you up.
And then a Umlal, a bandit is above you, and now one comes from the other. Or is that you?
Do you mean a
Carlos?
bandito?
A bandito? Yes, 2 banditos are going to try to hit. However, Umlal says his name.
Maybe if they stopped and asked, I would tell them.
Maybe not.
Maybe they, they're banditos. They have busy things that they're doing. I'm assuming a 9 would miss, but a 22 probably hits.
Let's say no. Yeah, it hits.
7 points of scimitar slashing damage.
However, I'm angry, so I only take 3 points.
Yay.
all right. So
Close to death, but not as close as I would be otherwise.
Did you figure out how many hit points you get from your potion?
4 plus 4.
All right.
Easy to remember. 444.
444. That's my pin.
I got to go to the ATM, guys.
It's really low security. 3 digits. You just told everybody.
It's the same number.
14 viewers on this stream, Scott.
Yeah. You've been hacked already.
Oh boy.
It's bad news for Scott.
Bad news for everybody.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if you have anything left from previous identity theft issues.
I'm bummed out, everybody. I've lost all my money.
Well, you should get in the money business.
Change your PIN to 555.
Oh. That's only
That's one
3.
better.
That's one more secure.
So, Presta, you see you glance back and you see the cleric kind of step out into the doorway, and he points to the ground beneath your feet, which starts to tremor, as though he cast a spell called Earth Tremor. And you must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Is this where's this coming from? Is this coming from the guy in the other room?
On
Yes.
the other side of that little
You were looking at me,
hallway
and I'm
there.
like, not Amlo.
13.
No, don't do it.
13 is your save.
I feel like we're doing about
These
8
new
things
dice-
wrong here, but not keeping a door closed. It's like number 2 on my list.
So you
Well,
fail,
if I can get
Presta?
out of this
Number
doorway,
1
I
is
do plan
being
on
in this dungeon.
All right, Presta, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Glad I didn't
And
like
you're knocked prone. And you'll notice the floor here is
that. Difficult terrain now.
difficult terrain. Yes. So two
Great.
squares are difficult terrain. I will denote this using some kind of awesome drawing that will be mocked.
Oh, Scott, you can tell the future.
All right, everybody get ready.
He knows us.
And that is difficult.
He knows
terrain
us
there.
so well.
Oh, wow. Really, Scott?
It's a lobster claw.
Have you ever tried to walk on lobster claw, Dan?
Yes, I'm from Massachusetts. We do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard
You've
to get
been
around
to the
here.
Cape? It's just lobster claw. Wall to
It's
wall.
landfilled
Yeah.
with lobster
I'm
claws.
prone.
Yeah, so everyone, you feel...
Better prone than prawn.
You feel the earth move, but you see Presta fall down and go boom. Now the half orc is he walks through here.
He seems crappy.
He walks like a king.
He does walk.
So now we got a crab too.
Yes. No.
Yum.
Half
A
orc.
whole hallway of
And
seafood.
he seems the
Seafood
black
buffet,
guard
Steve.
says to him.
And Carlos says, "These are interlopers. Help us defeat them."
You're in the black guard, Carlos.
Carlos spoke first.
Oh, all right.
Listen to me. Don't listen to that guy. Listen to me.
He says Grund.
Grund.
Grund is his name. Yes. Attack them.
Pain is his game.
Grund is
I thought
quite
that was just an
confused,
exclamation
and
around
he
here.
just looks at the first person in front of him,
Grund.
which is Carlos, and he punches Carlos. Or at least he tries to. Grund is not super great at pretty much
Come
anything.
on, Grund. I thought we had an understanding.
Grund is a thug.
No, he doesn't understand anything. I see.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that is his... Oh, and he actually makes... He punches you twice. Well, for the 15, probably misses.
Yes.
And something much lower also misses. So Grund tries to punch you. He looks very confused. You can tell he's kind of pulling his punches because he's not quite sure.
And I just look disappointed at him.
I'm not angry, Grund.
I'm just
Just
disappointed. I thought you understood me. And you did, but I misled you into misunderstanding me. And now
complicated.
you misunderstand my misunderstanding of you.
Umlal.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty great.
Cool. Great. Good talk.
It's nice,
all right,
nice
so-
seeing you in the flesh.
Amlal is still working on.
Why does it sound creepy when you say it that way?
Just the word flesh is not.
You look like you have nice bones.
Again, Scott is creepy in the nice way, in
That's right.
the fuzzy way.
You look like your skin is quite supple.
Ooh.
Your blood is just the right viscosity.
Help me. I imagine your blood is quite moist.
What do you wow, I've been super distracted about what I was going to do.
Pass the pretzels.
When your dungeon master starts making creepy comments about like eating you alive, you start to lose your focus a little bit.
At least he can't touch you from over there.
He's got to go through you two first.
You just have to be
He looks
faster than
hungry.
them.
I was gonna say, I think I'm going to take that potion of healing, and I'm going to throw it away. No, I'm going to drink it.
Drink the potion.
All right. So this is a potion of greater healing. Let's see what
That's great.
Let's see what it does.
That is an action.
2 1s. Yep, I'm aware.
As we currently
Yes. Oh my
previously
God.
discussed.
I rolled 3 1s.
Wah, wah.
Was that a brutal potion?
So,
Is it possible you can reroll some of
Oh
those?
boy. Plus a 3, so 6 plus 4, so 10 hit points back. That
Ooh.
could have been better.
Could have been worse.
Could it?
Could
I don't think it could.
Only by 2. It could have been worse by 2, so technically yes. At which point, all right, let me just get some hit points back here. Yeah, that's not great. I'm still not in great shape.
All right.
Bummer. So that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, can I do anything else? I don't think so. I can menace the guys who are standing around me.
All right, so the Black Guard, the Black Earth Guard goes, and he winds up his club and hits you twice. I believe, what's your armor class? Well,
74.
that is
16, I believe.
seems unlikely. Yes, he hits you twice for a total of 20 points of piercing damage.
Could you give me those damages individually? Because I lose half of each of them.
Oh, yes, I can. It is 9
So 4,
and 11.
5. So I take 9 points of damage.
There you go.
I'm back down to 9.
And I was concerned that I had
That was half my hit points.
added them. In. Good thing you had that potion. Shara,
Well, yeah.
you're seeing Umlal resembles a pinata. Presta is on the floor. Everybody else, Regdar seems very close to death.
Yeah. A lot of blood.
and
A lot
not
of
in-
blood seeping out of Rector.
not in a
Still
good-
holding,
not in a
still
good
holding
way.
that vase. But he's trying to keep his blood from getting on the vase.
The vase is full of blood now.
Oh god. It's an antique.
You'll be
all
worth
right.
more after you're dead, like your paintings.
I didn't make this vase. I bought it.
That's
basically the
same thing.
Let's see.
And you have a bandito next to you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that one. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go for this bandito to my right.
Excellent. Destroy the bandito.
And
How are you going to destroy the bandito?
that's a really good question.
Sheer force of will.
know- all right, so I'm just going to.
This bandito has a name, Jim.
Jim.
Jim. Okay, well, Jim.
Very
It's
Athasian
nice to
name.
meet you.
It's a family name.
It has an apostrophe.
It has
in
an apostrophe.
Yeah, G-Y apostrophe M.
Just
It's
G
DJ.
apostrophe M.
DJ apostrophe.
Ah, okay.
Jim.
All right, Shara, what are you about to do before we
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with the rapier with my rapier.
your rapier like wit?
Hit it.
That is.
It's Jim, and it's a person.
He has a name.
He's the only one that has a name. Did you hit him?
I rolled a 17.
You hit him. Jim may be
Okay.
dead.
Okay.
I hope so.
Never liked him.
I need to find my D8.
Oh no.
That's a D10.
Drama. It's building. Is
This
Jim
is my
dead?
D8. And I am also going to sneak attack depending upon what happens.
Yeah.
pretty much going to be dead if you do that.
He's dead.
So I
Jim.
rolled a 5.
I was going to wait for her to roll it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with 5,
You
he is,
snooze, you lose, Jason.
5, he is not.
Or should I
dead.
say,
He's not
Okay,
dead.
and then I rolled a
Jason.
3 for my
Jim.
sneak attack.
3 for your
So,
sneak attack? He is
8
in
total.
fact
I'm sorry.
dead.
Jim.
quick clarification. Did you say sneak attack or snake attack? Because those are different things, but also both scary.
It's a sneaky snake.
Sneak. It's a sneaky snake.
See?
boy.
I'm a rogue. It's a sneak.
And
If you're a Wolverine, it'd be a sneak attack.
Jim is dead. Everybody, Jim. He's dead.
Rest in peace, Jim.
R.I.P. Jim. Shara, you could move now, and you will not get any opportunity attacks or do another bonus action if you like, or be done. Whatever you'd like. Your turns are always so efficient. I want to make sure that you are really using all parts of the
I gotta
turn.
stretch it out.
You could move somewhere so you're less clumped up, since there is a spellcaster waiting in the wings.
That is a good idea, and I have a ranged attack. So I'm going to go to the corner down here.
All right. Kachka.
Oh boy, is that Regdar just to the east of me?
Yes.
As I recall, Regdar was moaning piteously about being low on hit points. Is that
My
accurate?
insides!
They're outside.
80% of them are outside.
All right, so I'm going to lean over to Regdar, put one hand
Put them in
gently
your
on his
face.
shoulder, and say, "Quit whining," and I will cast.
This is the bedside manner. That's the.
Those are the
best.
magic words that he has to say to get the spell.
Parkside
She has to
manner.
say to get
Oh.
the spell.
Yeah, no, that's the
That's
incantation. I'm not.
level,
No.
level 2 spell. Quit whining.
So I will cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on poor Regdar,
Ooh, level 2. That's because we're level 2 friends.
I knew him well.
and that is a
go to the second
15
level,
points
but I will. I need healing.
for you.
So in this case, you probably should.
Oh.
So what do I get, Kachka?
Tell him what
15
he's
points.
won.
15. I'll take
That's
it.
significant.
Yowza.
I am, not at 100%, but not well out of danger.
Oh, you're no longer in the danger zone.
Regdar thanks you, probably at too much length, because you'd like
You've
to.
got it, dude.
His apology is just eating up your turn.
Well, Ukeshka bonus or move?
You know what? Can I use a bonus action spell on the same turn as I've done another spell?
You can
Are
only
you
cast
sure?
one spell a turn, I believe, is the rule.
I've never found that rule. I went looking for it.
Are you questioning my interpretation
Yes.
of the rule?
Very clearly, I am.
They were so forcefully stated as your certainty that you had them.
It's all right. If that's the way we want to play it, that's the way.
We could use your stupid rules if you want to. Whatever.
Yeah, I like
don't
my stupid
care.
rule.
But I will. Let's see. That cleric is the one that's in the other room that cast Shatter on us previously. Is that accurate?
That is correct. You cannot
Correct.
see him.
And are
where
these
you are.
10-foot squares? I forget. Are these?
These
10
are
or
5 feet.
Okay. I'm going to take a step.
They are misaligned because the map is
I'm
10
going to step over into the corner of the room
My life is difficult. Okay.
so that I'm not within shatter range necessarily if he drops
right.
one in the middle.
We're
of
not
the
going to
room.
cluster as much as we were.
Yes.
You are near a
If he
half
drops one
orc.
in the middle of the room, we're all in trouble.
I'm not that near him. There's a square
near-ish.
between me and him.
Regdar, you feel revitalized.
All right, so can you tell me what's going on in that area of the room right in front of me? Is there a bandit between me and who's in that hallway filled with arrows?
Arrows.
Well,
Presta's in the hallway.
Presta's
On
in
the
Oh,
the
I'm
terrain.
lying down.
lying
I'm
down.
prone.
Presta is pro.
Presta.
There is a
up.
bandit.
Stop lying down on their watch.
There's a bandit right next to
in front
Presta.
of Presta, yes.
Well, I feel
Lying down on the
like
job.
that is the most.
And from where you, there you could see her. She's laying in the kind of the threshold of the door.
I should do something about that situation.
That'd be nice.
That's right.
Because I would like to get out of here and close this door.
The transom.
Which side of the door are you on right now, Presta?
I'm inside. I'm still in the hallway.
That is the worst place to be.
It is. I
These-
agree.
These,
Um,
it doesn't matter. I was going to tell you about the doors, but you don't really care.
The band?
Well, they're
Fine.
slabs, right?
They are
Someone's got.
All right.
Light my fire.
Well, you know, the day
Erica
destroys the
is
night.
my favorite player.
Night defies the day. Try to run.
Can
try
you
to
still
hide.
recall
There's
the
a
time
wizard
we
on
cried,
the other
Jason?
side.
Oh my god.
Regdar does a quick flip of the wrist and a bobble of acid.
You know
heads
what,
toward
Jason?
that
You people are
bandit.
strange.
When you're a stranger.
Yeah.
What does he have to do?
Reference acknowledged.
Thank you.
That bandit should do a dexterity saving throw or
Oh.
take 1d6 acid damage.
Dexterity is his favorite saving
Oh,
throw.
well, that's not part of the plan.
He's still not good at it, and he rolled a 1, so...
Well,
Hey.
everything's coming up. Presta, I guess. Do you need,
I hope
do,
Presta
do you
is
need to
coming
roll
up
a
because-
d6?
Starting here.
Yes, please.
Starting now.
They are not immune to acid, you find out.
That's 6.
6.
Oh, look at that.
Plus.
Nothing.
Nope, it's d6.
Oh.
He does not look good. He's
It's a
half his
cantrip.
face is melted off by sorceress acid.
What does the rest of his face look like?
Like
Shock,
a
terror,
clown.
or just dead?
It's half clown, half melted face.
Yeah, he needs a mask so
Are
he
these,
can go
are
to the
these
Phantom of the
Juggalo?
Opera.
Bringers of Juggalo? Woe?
Bum, 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 bum.
These are
It's
juggalo.
Juggalos.
Juggalos? Oh, God.
Oh God! Amlal has but one fear in this world.
Whoop, whoop, people. Whoop, whoop.
Presta,
madness.
you are on the ground. You looked up and looked at this bandito, and then you saw half his face melt off.
I'm sorry he didn't die. That was my plan. But
He
you
looks-
know.
I'm sorry, you'll have to look
I'm
at his
happy
hideous
that he's-
acid burn face.
He seems in discomfort.
He's been magic missiled also, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He
Well,
is,
right.
he is very nearly dead.
Mm-hmm. So, do I take an attack if I stand up?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to stand, and then I'm going to try to hit him in the acided face with my scimitar.
All right. So that
Which
standing
I
takes
almost-
half your move. If just so you
Yep.
know.
I almost never use this scimitar, so it's probably. I would say it was literally rusty, except that it's crystal. So.
Oh, a crystal scimitar. If I were a mean DM, I would say
That is a 20.
that hit. I'm not a mean.
Hooray!
Contrary to
What do I
rumors,
do
You're
for
mean and you're you're mean and you're a DM, but you're
they are completely separate aspects of my personality.
So that's 5 points of
All right,
damage.
Shara, you stand up very dramatically. Tresta, Shara, you're already standing. You continue to stand. Just reminding everybody.
You sit down, stand up, fight.
Presta, you stand up. You probably do like a little flip. As you're standing up, you unsheathe your scimitar and cut the bandit in half, and he falls down dead.
is the line of the cut like lined up with where he was half acid and half
Yes,
not?
so half of his
That was my
face-
plan.
You needed the dotted line to know where to cut. And that was
Exactly.
what Regdar provided for that situation.
That was
I
measure twice, cut
appreciate that.
once.
Yep.
He
That's very important.
softened him up, like literally his skull was softened by the acid. So.
Yep.
Yes, but his,
Um,
and now he's dead.
And there's no
magic twice, cut once.
to me to take a second attack, so I will just use.
And you are in difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm going to use, I guess, the rest of my movement to get on the other side of the door.
Yeah, so you have half your movement, and it takes 10 to get to the other side of the door, and then you have whatever's left.
I feel like I'm okay here.
Okay, well then
Um,
stay there.
can I use? Am I able to use that, like, interacting with objects thing to close the slab, or are these slabs like bigger and heavier than a
I
regular
saw
door?
Tony. You say yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
That was more
Okay.
just that is a good idea, not
Oh,
necessarily
alright.
that it's a legal move.
All right.
Sorry, the Tony's
So-
ruled.
I'm gonna close the door and like stand with my back to it. So if the stupid wizard guy or cleric tries to come up and open it, it's going to bump into me, and I'll notice this time. Damn it!
Okay, I thought you were going to say you were holding it shut, and I'm like, it's a giant slab of stone, but like we're putting like a little elf up against it. That's going to make the difference.
Dan, it's all
Hey,
about
I'm not
it's
little.
leverage.
I'm like 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an
Dan.
elf with the right fulcrum.
Everyone is little to
leverage
Umwall.
a magic slab.
Yes.
That's true. I'm close to being as tall as you are.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the door so much.
Dan's
but
just
I know
mad
no
because
one
he likes to
cares.
think of Almall as the slab of the group.
Carlos is going to hit the guy up and to the right, who's a diagonal square for me. I can hit him, right?
Yes, the bandit there.
The bandit, Bandito,
Next to the statue.
next to the statue.
Yes,
That's
of
it.
the dwarf.
And hit
Don't
him with
forget
my
you've
hammer.
got an inspiration die if you need to use it.
Yeah.
I do,
Inspiration
and
die.
I also am a multiple attack guy. So 21 versus AC.
He's dead.
Excellent. Can I use my extra attack on a different?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
Dan agrees.
my buddy. So my buddy.
Two out of 10.
Or could I move and attack again?
Yes.
Oh man, that's
Welcome
so
to 5th
awesome.
edition, Jason.
Ooh, so
Okay,
exciting.
so I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
so as not to provoke an attack
Oh,
from my
look at your
confused
smart.
friend.
Fancy
smart.
footwork.
And then I'm gonna hit the bandito because I'm still holding out hope that my confused friend could be reasoned with.
I see.
And then I'm gonna hit that other bandito.
All right, that bandito has been hit with a magic missile.
22 versus AC.
He's dead. There are no more banditos.
Hero.
All right.
Eh,
That solves
It is
simplifies my
this
life.
room is bandito-less. And it is the bandito's turn. They're dead.
Yeah,
They die.
They die.
that's it.
finally
They
the
breathe their
Fritos are safe.
last.
They continue to be dead.
The deadening.
Bandetto.
The deadening.
Okay.
It's happening.
Now it's the half-orc.
Got it.
He
I tried to
is
make that joke and nobody knows what I'm talking about. I guess
he's
nobody
gonna
has
try and
Netflix.
hit
gif all the time.
Great.
Carlos again.
Buddy, come on, man.
This hurts more me than you. I don't know why he's talking like that. But
Umwalls have way of rubbing off on people.
I know we've talked about that. Does he's not going to hit you. An 18?
Yes, it does, and I can't use my inspiration to stop that. Can I? No.
Nope.
No.
All right.
Inspire him not to hit you.
Yeah, that hits me.
All right. Well, that's exciting for me. Less so for you. But an 11 does not.
No.
So he punches you. One manages to connect with your face, and you take 3 points of damage.
I look hurt, but mostly emotionally hurt.
And slightly.
What's your current emotionally hit points?
Oh.
Carlos has an infinite supply of them.
Carlos is emotionally bloodied.
But are your temporary emotional hit points used up?
Nope. They
Umlaut.
stack.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
So many things.
Indeed. I'm going to. So this is our. What's this? The Blackstone Warrior.
The Black Earth Guard.
Okay, whatever.
Sure.
He would ask
we'll
what he
say
was.
Weaving a rich tapestry.
The Dark Light
If
Mage.
you didn't
Yeah.
want to know, don't ask, Dan.
Yeah.
Amlal looks at Carlos, looks back at the other guy, and goes, "That bad man." Carlos nods.
Yes.
So Amlal hits him with a greatsword.
Attempts to hit him with a greatsword.
That I believe is 16. No, wait, hold on. Yep, 16.
So you'll see, you notice that he's wearing, you've noticed this before, but he's wearing plate mail made of stone, and your sword skitters off of it.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm doing it again.
It seems intimidating, but not very functional.
It's more of an aesthetic. than
Yeah,
before.
it feels like it's not going to breathe. It's not going to flex.
It's true, but it has kind of articulated. You can
Yeah.
see.
Amlal's just like,
That's why you don't hit rocks with swords. Umlau. Now it's his turn, and he says, "That's a great idea. I'm going to hit you twice with my club."
that Amlal's idea.
Amlal
Hey,
forgets
let me
a
know what that
trademark.
roll is before you decide whether it hit him or not, because I may use a cutting words.
Okay. So, are you
How do
going
you,
to?
wait, so how do you make that decision?
Oh, you got to tell me what the roll is.
This is like you have to tell you if he's a mimic. 18.
Ooh, that probably will hit. So I'm going to go ahead and use another inspiration die with some cutting words.
Amlal wink.
Wink. That's too
So
close.
take 6 off of that roll.
So that would be a 12, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about a 20? Which is
How-
the other attack.
That's also gonna hit.
I can do nothing about that one.
That's fine. Thanks.
The cutting
Thank you,
words.
Bugman.
Lady.
Woman.
Bug lady.
Yeah, right, because he's gonna get that right.
You take 8 points of piercing damage
All right. Fortunately,
as
I
a
take 4 points. of
stone
piercing damage.
club shreds your skin.
Amlal has 5 hit points.
Oh, well done, Ketchka. Shara. Umlal has
All
5 hit
right.
points.
Yeah, Amlal has 5 hit points.
Amlal
And
has 5 hit
Well,
points.
I can't do anything about that. So,
I don't care.
I'm
Whatevs.
going to.
You better die.
Whatevs.
Okay, so what is the health status of these two guys? Are they
what two
both
guys?
in good shape?
There's only one enemy that you... Oh, no, there's a half-orc. The half-orc, both of them actually look perfectly fine. I will tell you
Perfectly fine.
that the half-orc has taken 1 point of damage somehow. I don't know how, but it was written here, so he has it. And no one has hit the Black Earth Guard at all, so he's
Okay.
dandy.
Mint
All
condition.
right, so
That's right.
I'm gonna
In rock.
aim for the guard. Hopefully, the orc can be our friend. So I'm not gonna aim for him right now. So I
character.
rolled an 18.
And that is enough to hit a Black Earth Guard.
Awesome. So I'm crossbowing. So I need to get my D8 again. Crossbowing. Oh, and I'll also do my sneak attack. So that is 5. Plus 3 is 8, and then another 6 on top of that, so 14 total.
All right. The bolt finds an opening in this rock plate mail and sticks into flesh. And now you have confirmed that this is not a stone golem of some sort, but a man encased in rocky full plate mail.
In Rocky.
Wow.
More Rocky 3.
I was trying to be dramatic.
The one with the Russian.
I ruin everything. It's cool.
Is that the one with the robot?
There's a Rocky with a robot?
Yeah, he has a little robot.
Rocky 20X.
Rocky XL?
Well, they call it Rockman in Japan. So
Ketchka, it's your turn.
Yes.
that was half a joke for one person.
Yep, I got it.
It's the Sony Rockman,
All right.
right?
I feel like we need to do some damage on some of these dudes, so I'm going to...
Bold strategy from the bard, inspiring us with words and wisdom.
How D&D works.
Let's rally people around this new idea of killing them before they kill us.
Now, Steve has been.
You know,
playing
just
the
for that,
bard
I'm
as
going to
a
do something else this
Oh.
turn. I'm just going to sit in the corner and sulk. Take that.
Wow.
We're already in the corner, so.
No, I will cast Dissonant Whispers on
who?
the rock dude. And I'm going to go ahead and cast it at level 3. Because I
mother
got
was
one
a
more of those
Bible?
slots.
Yes, that's dissonant. You have to stop and think about, wow, what does it mean that my mother was a Bible? Like,
Your father was a grain of sand.
So if that gentleman would please make a wisdom saving throw against 16 DC.
I figure he can't be that wise. He's clad head to
in
toe in
rock.
stone and lives in a dungeon.
There's no evidence that he lives here.
He works in a dungeon.
He fails.
He thinks this is the highest level of the dungeon, and it's like, no, we're from the upper level. There's a sun there. It's actually kind of awful. There's too much sun. Sometimes the sun is dark. It's a dark sun.
All right, so he will take 16 damage
Who's foolish now?
and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, well, it is available. And he's going to do it. And Umlal, you will get an attack of opportunity.
That's what I was hoping.
Steve, you are playing a bard competently.
Yeah, I feel suddenly the balance has shifted
Yeah.
here, where we're annoying Steve with our jokes while he tries to do effective D&D play.
How many years did it take us to build up to opposite D&D?
It's 4 against 1, so what can I do?
all right, so Amla will take a, turn around and try to trip him with his greatsword. That would be a 22.
Don't worry, Steve will use the rest of his turn to steal someone's pants or something.
That will hit. Oh, I guess I shouldn't move him. He might.
He's going to take 9 plus... He's going to take 14 damage.
All right, he's still going to move away then.
Oh, I'm sorry, he'll take 16 damage because I am angry about it.
Oh, well then he's dead.
Yeah, that's
You-
right. That's right.
Take your sword and you cleave his stone breastplate. It shatters, and you.
I was picturing he turns to run and almost just holding the sword out at head level, and he just runs through it and decapitates
That's
himself.
less heroic, but okay, that's what happens.
What makes you think Amlal is heroic?
You're supposed to be heroes.
He literally
This
doesn't.
is the fundamental misunderstanding. You guys are supposed to be the heroes.
Yeah,
of
he
this
literally
game.
doesn't understand.
Carlos knows that he's the
That's
hero.
new.
Regdar is pretty sure he's the only hero here.
Amlal literally doesn't understand the meaning of the word.
Yeah, Amlal is more of just your classic murder hobo. I want to be real clear here, people. A murder hobo is a hobo that murders, not one who murders hobos. So he could murder hobos, but he chooses not to. He has a code.
Man's got to have a code.
Hobo code, yeah.
Hobo code.
Murder
Regdar.
By the way, I did find the rule that indicates whether you can cast
Oh.
2 spells in
And
the
am I
same, in
correct?
the same turn. Sort of. You actually
That's the best way
can
to be
cast
correct.
2
As long as they don't both require concentration.
as long as one is a bonus action and the one that takes an action has to be a cantrip.
And was the thing that you cast a cantrip earlier?
It was not.
So I was correct.
Technically correct.
The best kind of correctness is
Um,
technical correctness.
well, Dungeon Master
The
Scott.
kind of
make a deal.
correctness that is clearly incorrectness. I'm not sure how that's the best kind.
I'm
Is
a man
there
of mystery.
is there anyone? Are there any opponents within sight of Regdar?
Yes, there's a half orc.
Well, I mean, what's our? I mean,
What's our current operating status on that guy?
yeah.
Kill
I
him.
mean, I fooled him, and he was listening to that guy, but that guy's dead now. So it's possible that we
won,
could
therefore
get him
we
to
are the best.
get him to.
Was he ever really
follow
fooled,
us
or was he
something.
charmed?
He
I
was
thought that was
charmed.
a spell.
It was magic.
Well, I intimidated him too. That also happened.
That was not
Right.
magic.
All right.
It's a different kind of
Carlos
magic.
thinks it was all Carlos. Okay.
Of course.
So what I'm saying is, don't listen to Carlos if you want to hit him.
All right.
Carlos will be like, I don't know, he could be redeemed. We could turn his life around.
He's murdered.
Regdar does a flick of the wrist, and he's suddenly kind of holding a sphere of acid that he's just kind
Uh-oh.
of flicking up and down in his hand, and looks at that half orc and says, "So what's it gonna be?"
Nice half orc face. Shame if something were to happen to it.
It's not the half orc's turn, so
Well, does he react in any way?
He'll take
he
some
is
turn to consider.
he's puzzled.
I will throw a glob of acid at his feet.
Do you want to hit him,
Warning
or is
shot
this
off
just
the
kind of
bow.
an intimidation?
His feet's part of him, isn't it? I mean, he can't talk to us. I mean, he can still talk to us without a foot.
without socks.
Yeah. Also, yeah, maybe we has to take his socks off. That'll slow him down in battle.
Now you gotta run everywhere barefoot. Take that.
Oh, on Athos? That is not safe.
What a dexterity
He's not
save.
going to want to run over that lobster claw.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that D6 again, Dan.
16.
I think that is a success because I think he has to hit my spell save, which is 16. So how does that work? Is that a success?
If it's equal, it's a success.
All right. So he there's some acid splashed on his feet, and probably his boots are no longer in top resale
Cleaner
condition.
than they
Still
were
pretty
before,
intimidating. He doesn't know you were trying to hit him.
Yeah, Carlos. That's exactly what Regdar was thinking.
Yes.
Think very carefully about your next move because I have unlimited acid.
Oh, is that an upsell?
It is a cantrip.
I don't understand. Okay, Presta.
The listeners are loving it. One listener is mildly amused.
Presta, it is. There's one bad guy. You're pressed against a door.
He's not a bad guy.
Pressed up against.
Huh?
Now I know where her name came from, finally.
Yeah, living up to it.
Who knows what terrors lurk behind that door?
So
The shadow
this
There's a lobster claw and a cleric.
is this statue big enough that I can't see the half orc around it?
He has cover, but you can see him.
A lobster
Okay.
claw is the Athos version of a bear claw, just so we're clear.
And can I? Is it possible to switch back from my scimitar to my bow? I don't know what kind of an action. Is that?
Well, I will say you were behind. I will say your bow is on the other side of the door because you had to drop it to get your scimitar out.
Okay. All right. Then
And I'm mean.
And a DM.
Confirmed.
Not
I
unrelated.
will.
In that order.
All right. Which one of these? I don't know what our characters look like. Which one's Amwal?
I'm the big one with the sword hefted over his shoulder.
He is.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Then
That's me.
I am going to move over to here, but I'm going to turn so I can see the door very clearly.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a Cure Wounds on Amwal.
All right.
Thank you.
Carlos.
You're welcome. So that, oh yay, I rolled max, so 14 hit points.
Max.
So, if I try to reason with him, that's my move, my
That's your
action.
whole thing, yeah.
And is he coming up in the move order, in the turn order?
He will be going after you,
After me.
shortly after you.
So could I ready an action,
Yes.
which is that if he decides to act belligerent toward my party in any way, then I will attack him
Sure.
instead of me just attacking him right now.
Yes.
Like, this is my giving him the benefit of the doubt to see what he'll do
Oh.
while I grimace at him. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Grimace, Carlos.
And then I'm going to hit him.
Well, it's his turn. He seems quite confused.
Nothing can stop the grimace.
Reference don't.
And he just sits down because
Aw.
he doesn't know
Good.
what to do.
Not in the acid, right?
Not
Near
in
the
the
acid.
acid, yeah.
He's near
It's a
the
big,
acid.
big square.
I'm picturing
I
like
remind
sitting
everybody
down
that
with his,
there's
like,
still a cleric on the other side of the door.
Oh.
his like knees up to his chest, just like
You are
clutching his
now
knees.
out of combat.
Yeah.
Unless you want to attack the half orc. If anybody
Carlos
wants to attack the
is a
half orc,
hero.
let me know, and you're still in combat.
I'm just going to
No.
go
Okay.
back to the door.
We do have to open
Because,
that
like,
door
I-
eventually because your bow is on the other side
Yeah,
of it.
I need to get my bow, and I think I just really, really want to kill that guy. So
Fair enough.